Okay guys, here's the second video and we're going to talk about questions number, I believe, 4 and 5 on the back of the first page. So our first question says, Alex completed a practice pretest. 30% of the 30 questions that were asked are incorrect. How many questions are correct? So first thing you want to do is figure out what is 30% of 30. So you go ahead and do the method we practiced before, multiply the decimal times the whole amount, and you get 9. That's 9 that are wrong. If we had 30 questions and 9 are wrong, that means 21 are correct because you have to subtract those. You also could have used a percent bar. Over here on the left, I used a percent bar. 0 to 100% represents the whole amount of questions, which represents from 0 to 30 questions. 50% of the questions is 15. I know 10, 20, 30, 40. I have 5 groups of 10% to equal 50. So I need 5 groups of numbers that equal 15. That means 3. That tells me that 10% is equal to 3 questions. So 30% would be 9 questions. That means 9 questions were wrong. But the problem asks us to find how many were correct. So 30 questions minus 9 tells us that 21 indeed were correct. I had made a mistake, so don't pay attention to that. You could just bubble in 21 or 21.0 or 21.00. It doesn't really matter. As long as the 2 and the 1 are in these 2 places where they belong. Next, let's go on to question number 5. This is halfway through the test. We have a table that shows Crystal, and well, it doesn't show Crystal, it shows Crystal's results when she surveyed a bunch of 7th graders about their favorite type of ice cream. Most 7th graders picked the 3 most popular types, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, with a 4th group bringing up the last part of the chart. Now, it also tells us in the next sentence, if 15 students prefer strawberry ice cream, how many students were in the survey? Well, we know that if we're talking about percents, the whole amount is 100%. We know 20% like strawberry, and that 15 students prefer strawberry. So that means 20% equals 15 students. So therefore, I use some logic. 20% goes into 100 5 times. Therefore, if 20% equals 15 students, then that means 15 students goes into the full amount 5 times. 15 students times 5 gives me 75 total students. And that's choice D. Go ahead and move on to the next video to get the next page of solutions.